Hey guys, welcome back to Describely. Before we start looking into the non-primitive data types, I want to discuss two more things. One is string concatenation and second one is string formatting. So what is concatenation? So in general word we can say concatenation is the action of linking things together. Okay, and how we can link the things together in Python? So we can use the plus operator. So just to show you an example, I have a variable string1 that holds the value hello, string2 that holds the value word, and string 3 that holds the value exclamation mark. So here I have created another variable message and I am concatenating these three variables together. So you can say string 1 plus string 2 plus string 3. So using the plus, I am just combining these values into single variable, that is message. So let me run the code. So you can see hello word and exclamation mark has been combined into a single string here. So this is how we can concatenate the string. And just to let you know, there is no limit. Like if you have 10 variable, you can just combine them using this plus operator 10 times. Okay, so as many as variable you want or as many as string you want, you can combine them together. You don't need to create a variable to combine a string. You can just say, let's say I'm saying hello word. So if I want to combine a string directly using this operator, I can do that too. So if I run the code again, you will see this has been added. You will see a space here because I have added a space in between this. Okay, so this is concatenation. So again here I have three variable. Name of the item is tomato and the price is 100 rupees and the currency symbol is rupees. Okay, so let's try to concatenate these three. So I will say message, I will say the price of, and then I will concatenate the variable name, this one, and I will say is, and then I will concatenate the currency, and then I will concatenate the price again here. And if I run the code, so you will see it says can only concatenate str, not int. So this is where string formatting comes to rescue us. So let's say you have a three variable and which is not string, and you want to combine them. Then how can you do that? So for this, we have a string here, right? And how we can do this? So let me just create the string first, and let me just put it here, and let me comment this line. So I can say the price of tomato is, and this symbol, and then 100. So actually I want to build this string. How I can do this? So I can just put curly braces here, and one curly braces here, and one curly braces here, and then I can call the function format. Okay, so using the format, I can pass the values of this variable into this string. So let's say first I want tomato, so I will put the name here. Okay, second I want the currency, so I will put the currency here, and the third I want the price, so I will put the price here. Okay, so if I print this variable message, and if I run the code again, you will see this has correctly printed the way we wanted. So it says the price of tomato is 100. So this is how you can format a string. Now let's make another string, and let me just copy this output. In this one, I just want to build the string again. So let me comment this, and I will say message 2 equals to this string. And according to the previous example, we can say like this, and this, and again here. And if I say format, then first variable is name, currency, price, and name. And if I print this message 2, you should see the same string again. So you can see the price of tomato is 100 rupees and tomato is very expensive, right? But here if you notice, we have added the name two times. Okay, but this is not we want. So let's say you have a string where this name comes, let's say 100 times. So we should not put the name 100 times. So for that, what we can do, we can put a value here 0 and 1 and 2, and again we want the same thing that we have at the zeroth place, so we can say 0 again. And then now we need only three variables, so 0 1 2. So I can remove this name, so whatever comes at the zeroth place, right, this will be replaced here as well. So if I run the code again, you will see the tomato is replaced here again. Okay, so this is how, let's say you have a repetitive name that you want to put within your string, so you can use these indexes. So based on this variable value will be added inside the string. There is another way we can build this string without using this format, and that is known as f string. So how we can do that? So let's say I have this line, right, and let me create another variable. Let me first print a separator, and I will say message 3 equals to this. Okay, so how we can use the f string? So for f string, we can just put f before the string. So now we have added the f before the string. Now for the variable that we were using in this format, right, we can use directly inside the string. And how we can do that? We can just replace this tomato using the curly braces, and we can just pass the variable name. Okay, for rupees we can pass the currency. For 100 we can pass the price, and for tomato again we can pass the name. So this is actually the shorthand for this format function, so f string. And if I print this message 3, you should see the same output as as we sign the message to. Okay, so you can see here the price of tomato is 100 rupees. Tomato is very expensive, so this is coming from the message 2. And from the message 3, we can see here the price of tomato is 100 rupees and tomato is very expensive. So we are again getting the same string using the f string. So this is a shorthand you can use to format your string. Okay, so now let's say you have this again this message you need to print, right, and but you want this to be printed as a decimal value, like this 100.00, or maybe you have only one decimal places. Okay, so in that case, how you can print that? So in that case also we can use this format or the f string, and this is going to help us. Let me just put a separator here, and I will use the both f string and the format. Okay, so let me put 4 here and 5. What I'm going to do, I will say format, and I will pass the name and currency and the price. Let me put 0 here, 1 and 2 and 0 here. Okay, so for that what we can do, we can just put the name here, and I want this to be formatted as a decimal. So here I want the second one to be formatted as a decimal, right? So I can put here colon. I want only one decimal places, so I can say dot 1f. Okay, so this tells like I want to format this particular price up to two decimal places. Okay, so this tells a decimal, and this one tells up to one floor. That means only one decimal places. So I can do the same thing here as well. So I can say 1f, and if I print this message 4 and then print message 5, and if I run the code again, you will see this is now formatted up to one decimal places. If I make this 2, so this will be dot 00. So this is how you can format your string. Let's say you are not getting this as an integer. This price is not an integer, but you have a price something, let's say 1 2 3 4 dot, and you have too many decimal places there. But if you want to format this, then you can use the same formatting mechanism, and you can see this has formatted something like this. And if I put here let's say 3, and I put here let's say 6, okay, and you will see this will round off. Okay, so here you saw that I had added 3, but you are seeing this 4 because this particular value at the third place is 6 more than 5. So this is rounding off. Okay. So basically, this particular expression round off the value that you have here up to the floor places that we have defined in the string. So this is how you can format your float value, integer value, or even if you have a boolean value also. So for boolean you cannot use this 2f, but you can use the boolean value to format your string. One more thing I want to show you for this formatting. So let's say uh, Manish has a score of 0.6, right? And basically this is the percentage value, and if you want to format this into a percentage value, so we can say message equals to Manish has scored, and then we can say here, so this is actually Manish has scored. If I print this message, then you will see a simple message that Manish has scored zero point 0.6. Okay, but if you want to format this into a format value, right, then how can you do this? So you can put a colon here and you can put the percent sign. So this will give you the percentage value of this. So if I run this, you will see it says 60.00000 dot. So it Manish has scored 60%. Okay, but if you don't want this 0, then if you remember in the decimal, if we provide this right 0.2 or 0.3 or 0.1, that it will format into that one. Okay, but we don't want the floor value, we want the percentage value, so we can say 0.0. Okay, so this is going to give us 0 decimal values. So if I run this again, you will see 60%. So this is how you can convert a value into the you can say percentage. So there is a lot you can do using this format expression or shorthand, or you can use the format function again. There is a lot of function that is available that will help you to format the values, how you output them. So I'm not going to discuss one by one because it's going to take lots of time. So I will encourage you to search on the Google like string formatting function and or expression. You will find there and try them. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.